Gentlemen, with me in the studio is Nara Lokesh, his son of jailed political veteran, former Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu. Your father has been arrested on allegations of corruption. I want to begin with a premise that you will obviously be biased towards your father, but you will still have to answer the facts on this case. And, so we must understand that you will not be objective in this matter, obviously. Obviously, you will not have an objective view on this. But I think we'll have to answer the facts here, don't we?
I will answer with the facts, Arnab.
Yeah, so, the fact is that, Nara, there is a case here. Broadly, the case is this, viewers, let me explain. The charge against Chandrababu Naidu is that he overrode the notings of his own finance ministry to give advanced payments worth 371 crores to private tech entities. And the charge is that Chandrababu Naidu, who claims to have digital governance, etc., did not float tenders or do any official valuation of the deal. The charge is also, under your father, the government order agreed to 10% financial onus on the Naidu government and 90% onus on the tech entities that was floated. The tech entities didn't give any cash. The cash was only from the government. That seems like giving a lot of sweat equity to private players. In no business do you get 90% sweat equity without putting in anything yourself. So, Nara, it doesn't make sense. It can either be a mistake or it can be corruption. It can't be neither, in my view.
No, this project is nothing new. In fact, many states have implemented this project in a similar manner. The first skill development project in 2010 was done in 2013 in the state of Gujarat. So this is nothing new to India. And after that, multiple states have done MOUs in similar fashion. Tamil Nadu government has entered an MOU, Karnataka has done it, Jharkhand has done it, including Andhra Pradesh, 7 other states have done the exact same project.
Each case is different.
No, but that's the exact project.
The argument can't be that if this mistake has happened elsewhere, then my father must be right as well. You see, was there a tender process? Nara, as per the remand, the entire narrative is that 2 private tech companies met your father and pitched a project to him. Your father then very quickly set up the Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation and a new department in his government. Then your father released the money in advance without a tender. Was a tender floated or not?
So let's get the facts straight.
Yeah, was a tender floated or not? First, I want an answer to this. Was a tender floated or not?
There is no project of this kind where 90% comes through knowledge, where they give technology input.
Who values the technology input?
Yeah, it was done by Government of India Institute. CIDT has done it, and I have facts to prove it. CIDT has done the study where they valued this project, and they have clearly stated that it is worth it. And those are the facts I have. I have the letter with me.
Show me the letter.
Here you go. Central Institute of Tool Design.
Yeah.
Submitted clearly the report, and I can enclose the report for your consideration. And not only that, I also have a report where Mr. Naidu tasked government servants to go see this project being implemented in Gujarat. And after they returned...
It's a Government of India society.
Yes. It's a Government of India society.
Government of India society under the Ministry for MSME.
MSME. And not only that, Mr. Naidu tasked a panel of secretaries to go check this project out in the state of Gujarat. And they've come and they submitted a report to the government, and I have all the facts with me.
No, but how do you explain the notings? You're trying to say through these papers that due process was followed by your father.
Absolutely.
But was there an attempt to hurry the advance payments? My question is very simple. It is a well-known fact that no government, center or state, ever releases payments on time. So what I find surprising out here, in this case, the state government is pushing for the payment to be made quickly.
No, where was it pushed?
It was pushed.
No,
it was pushed.
Absolutely false. If you look at
the remand note says that.
No, the remand note is false.
The remand note says the private players did not raise 1 rupee, but your father advanced 371 crores in parallel. What is your defense for that?
So there was a panel of secretaries that went, saw the project in Gujarat, and have given a clear report where they clearly state that After seeing the project, the entire amount of 270 crores available in the PD account of the corporation may be released immediately to retain the interest of Siemens in the project.
But if you're, why did Mr. Naidu go against the grain of what his own officers in his own finance ministry were saying? The notings in the remand copy are stark, and my question is, was there or was there not a file noting on the government order of this project regarding the very formation of this skill development corporation, in which the then principal finance secretary clearly noted that the formation required cabinet approval?
Which they got. Cabinet approval was received. And I have that also in the facts, where on 16/2/2015, cabinet approval was done.
There or was there not a file noting regarding the release of funds of 270 crores to the Siemens project, in which the principal finance secretary under Naidu remarked that the department had to, quote, work and protocol for operation of funds, which met with the chief secretary of Andhra Pradesh, saying that the para was approved by the chief minister and the BRO had to be prepared accordingly for release funds? Was Mr. Naidu, your father, pushing this project, the payment, everything at breakneck speed? If so, why? If so, why?
Because the officers themselves submitted a report stating that money should be released to retain Siemens' interest in this project. And Siemens is a German company. And they've been implementing this project across many other states.
Would Siemens get this kind of a deal in Germany itself?
Look at it. They've done it. They've done it in other states. And
show me. What are you showing?
This is a document where the secretary himself signs and states in the last paragraph that to retain the interest of Siemens, that money shall be released from the PD account. And I have with me the proof where the same MOUs were done with different states. It's there. It's black and white. The same companies. Siemens, the implementing partner called Design Tech, and the respective states.
No, you
it's
see,
not just Andhra, it's all other states that have done it.
The point in this is, if you release the entire money, okay, logic, Nara. If you pay somebody the entire money that is due from your side without getting the commitment from their side, the project is doomed to fail. And my counter to this paper to you is, was there or was there not a file noting in which K. Sunitha, according to my information, who was the secretary for the finance department under your father, specifically noted, and I quote from the demand, it may be advisable for the government to reconsider releasing the final amount. Maybe a pilot project in one area is endorsed in para number 21 with 55 crores. So the secretary in the Department of Finance is saying, give them a little bit of money, test them out, have a pilot project. But why was the Naidu government giving them the entire money at once? Why?
No, Arnab,
Why?
We are not questioning a man for being efficient.
Efficient?
Hold on, let me get the facts right. 2,13,000 people have been trained by this project. It's a matter of fact. 80,000 people have been placed. It's a matter of fact. Andhra Pradesh, in the report by Government of India, in terms of which were the states with maximum supply of employable talent, in 2016 Andhra came first, 2017 Andhra came second, 2018 Andhra came first, 2019 Andhra came again first. And the chief minister
don't shoot off the people.
We have a clear report. I'm not shooting off people. I have a clear report. This is Government of India which has told this, and the irony of the entire thing is the current chief minister claims credit for it.
But the chief minister is pushing it. You agree the chief minister is pushing it. The suggestion made by K. Sunitha, the secretary of the finance department, in response to that, the principal finance secretary writes, and I quote from the claims in the remand, I'm only quoting the remand, the chief secretary spoke to me requesting for immediate clearance of whatever. Mr. G. Subbarao met me and requested release of money as decided by the chief minister. So the bureaucrats are also protecting themselves, releasing the money, but because Mr. Naidu has told us. They also know...
Hold on. Yeah, this is a bureaucrat signing the document.
Yeah, but the bureaucrat I'm quoting is also a bureaucrat who has signed the document.
Yes, this is a bureaucrat who has signed the document, who said release the 270 crores.
Why is this bureaucrat correct in skill development, and why is the bureaucrat in the finance department
allow me to finish.
No, but why is the bureaucrat in skill development,
allow me to finish,
who you are quoting correct, and the secretary of the finance department not correct according?
Because he's supposed to take a written instruction. He can't say orally someone said it. So today, if a chief minister says, give me 2,000 crores out of an account, where is it? Where is the green note from the chief minister?
Was the cabinet consulted?
Absolutely.
Why are there only 19 days between Siemens and Design Tech presenting for Chandrababu Naidu and the formation of the APSSDC?
Okay, now
19 days.
Allow me to finish.
19 days. The government doesn't work like that.
So why not? Why can't the government be efficient? I mean, you're criticizing the government to be efficient. Hold on. Where is the money trail then? If this is you're making an accusation that so much money has come out of the account.
They say they will interrogate him and find out.
Well, that's a fallacy.
They say they will
Enforcement
interrogate
Directorate-
your father and find out. That's why they say your father is in jail. Because he has to be interrogated.
Enforcement Directorate has already investigated this case at the behest of the YSRCP government, has not called my father for any
Have
investigation
they
so
closed
far.
the case?
Yes.
Have
given a
they
clear note.
interrogated your father?
There's no need because there's no money trail to him.
But is there a closure report?
They have not.
But have they given them a clean sheet?
Yes,
ED,
accounts
if
have been
it's open,
unfrozen.
no,
Hold on.
ED, if it opens a case, has, as far as I know, to close the case as well.
They have unfrozen the accounts. The court has let everyone out on bail. The accounts are operating naturally. And no one, Mr. Naidu has not received any ED notice
Well, in that
over the
case,
last
let
2
me
years
ask
of
you
the
a
case.
straight question. If this is the case, and you're quoting the ED, why is the central government not coming out in support? Why is the BJP not supporting you?
Well, that's a question you need to ask Bharatiya Janata Party and not Telugu Desam Party.
No, but it's a question that must be in your mind.
No, that's a question you need to ask Bharatiya Janata Party. How can Telugu Desam Party answer on
No,
behalf
but why
of
didn't you
BJP?
appoint a third-party auditor? Let me go back to the case. You're shifting from it. Why didn't you appoint a third-party auditor before the approval of the project? It's
Auditor for-
elementary stuff.
I'm sorry.
Auditor for the money that was paid, the work that was done. You've already said there was a third-party auditor evaluating the project. My question is, was this third-party auditor appointed before or after the government order was approved?
No, the CIGT?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that
The CIDT
was the third-party auditor appointed before or after the government order on the approval of this project? Do you have proof to defend that it was done?
No, the third-party auditor has been placed by the government. In the case of Telugu Desam Party and the Telugu Desam government, it was very clear that Government of India Institute was approached to value the project, and they've given a clear valuation. And also, they have given the handover documents of all the equipment that the training institutes have received. So it's there. It's all there, physically there. Even today, training is happening. Close to 200,000 students have still been trained after this government came in. So if it's all fallacy and all the money is gone out, then why is there equipment there?
So, you know,
why
the
is Siemens there?
irony in all of this is that Chandrababu Naidu, who was seen for transparency, digital governance, etc., is in jail on a charge of corruption. What is the impact on him and on you and on image? Do you not worry about image?
See, absolute power.
Do you not worry about image?
No, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And corrupt people have put my father in jail. Who's the person who's jailed my father? It's Jagan Mohan Reddy. He has 38 cases against him, 10 CBI cases, 7 ED cases, 21 other cases. He's been in jail for 16 months and he's calling my father corrupt.
But do you realize the concept?
A man who's been in politics for 42 years and has had no corruption allegations against him. Nothing has been proven. Under a false case, he's now being sent to jail. Now show me where Mr. Naidu signed on the file. Where is the document where Mr. Naidu signed on a file? The Chief Minister cannot be held responsible for a policy matter that he has taken. It's simply saying that the chairman of SBI is responsible for a decision taken by a branch manager. How is that possible? The chairman has given a policy framework. Mr. Naidu
So
said this is a
acknowledge
great
something
project.
was wrong.
Absolutely not.
But your father is not personally involved. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
absolutely not.
These are two
I am
different
drawing-
things.
no,
Either you're saying, yes,
I
there
am
was a
not-
mistake, but my father is not the responsible for it.
No, I'm not
Or
saying
you're
that.
saying there's no mistake at all.
I am saying there is no mistake and I'm just drawing an analogy. There's absolutely no mistake. In fact, Telugu Desam Party released all the bank statements of the implementation agency. Where is the money trail that Mr. Naidu has received money? Straight question. The CID has not been able to prove even till now that they have received money. Mr. Naidu received money, or his family members, or I, or any one of us have received money. Without a money trail, how is this even a case?
So, you know, the thing with you, you're neither with the India Alliance or with the NDA. Are you here to stitch up with the NDA? Pawan Kalyan, who is with the NDA, met your father in jail. He's going with you. Are you here to formally enter the NDA?
No, we are here to, I'm here to speak out to Indians, to understand that a man who has built his career over 42 years, his career is being marked by corruption scandal by a person who's a known corrupt individual, who's not been able to establish that Mr. Naidu got any money.
But now
there's
it's
no
a
money
choice.
trail.
I mean, let me put it this way. Sorry if it sounds harsh on you. There have been charges of corruption against Jagan, and there are now charges of corruption against Mr. Naidu as well. Now, both, there are charges of corruption, right? Neither are convicted. But the fact is, in an election in 2024, where the issue will be corruption in a big way, essentially, isn't this an equalizing factor? This whole case, are both sides equal now?
How is this an equalizing factor?
Charges of corruption against both.
No, fake charges of corruption.
That's what Jagan also says.
No. monies were received by his company. Jagati Publication, Indra Television, Sandur Power Plant, all his companies, they got Moonies.
But you heard the
They
Andhra
got-
police there. They are saying that we are going to find the connection between the people in this scam and Mr. Naidu himself.
Going to find.
But we are going to put
Going
face
to
to
find,
face. We are
Arnab.
going to do custodial interrogation of both
Going to find. That's what they keep saying. They'll go and find. They can keep
But
finding
then they
it.
can keep putting your
They
father
keep
in
digging.
jail.
They're not
They
going
can
to find anything.
What if, are you ready for your father in jail for a long time?
Absolutely not. Justice might be delayed but cannot be denied because Mr. Naidu did not do anything wrong. And I have all the documentation to prove it. And I've clearly stated it's the officers who said release the funds. It's so clear in black and white. And now today he's being blamed for it. For what?
But do you realize
For being expeditious, for doing something good for the nation, for giving youngsters job. 2,13,000 people have been trained, 80,000 people have received jobs. Is that the crime that he committed?
Question is that Chandrababu Naidu, and my last question to you is this. Nara, see, Chandrababu Naidu, who all his life, especially the last 25 years, has been a master of political alliances, putting parties together, leading groups at a national level, is today friendless. You neither have allies on this side or allies on that side.
No, Arnab, I disagree with you. No.
But who are your friends? Who's
Absolutely.
Your next? Are you with NDA, India Alliance? Who's with you?
I don't need to be in an alliance to have friends.
You may have to be after this.
No, Arnab ji, everyone.
For political expediency, won't you have to?
If you look at it, almost all the regional political party leaders have expressed their support to Mr. Naidu. Rajinikanth ji has expressed his support to Mr. Naidu. Zoho CEO Sridhar Vembu has expressed his support to Mr. Naidu. That is the character that he has built over 42 years. And one psychotic CM has come forward, and because he's corrupt, he's a known corrupt chief minister, is slinging mud at a person who's built his character and career over the last 42 years.
Are you willing to have a straight one-on-one debate with Jagat?
Me? Bring it on.
You?
Absolutely. And I will prove every corruption allegation against Jagan. I have absolute proof.
Then why do you avoid
on it.
debates with YSRCP leaders?
Why should I debate with a leader who has half knowledge? Who in your debate said, we have arrested him, we'll go find evidence. Do I need to have a debate with some half knowledge chaps? They don't even come prepared for it. And that's the kind of allegations that you do.
Okay,
you yourself have said the CID chief has made such a baseless allegation saying, I'll go find corruption, I'll go find material after I arrest Mr. Naidu.
Well, Nara, thank you for coming. And I wish Mr. Naidu good health. Let's see where this battle goes. Thank you for joining me, Nara. Good to have you in my studio today. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Nara, do stay. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a very, very short 30-second Securite commercial.